Hello and welcome to the golden edition of The Pill. I'm your host, Andrew Ferris, and I think that it was Goldmember who said it best.
I love gold!
Alright, so what I've done is I've gone online and found the most random household items that someone had the genius idea of turning into gold. For example, a bike. Not just any bike, however, a 24-karat gold extreme mountain bike, and it costs over $400,000. Thankfully, it does come with a water bottle. That's not all though, there's also a 24-karat golden toilet paper for $1.3 million. At least it's 3-ply. A golden backpack, which I can only assume is useful for when mountain climbing, goes for $1,650. And by that, I mean $1,650. And, you're not gonna believe this one, a golden Lego brick, which is just under 15 grand. You can't buy the Lego, though. See, it's only available as a retirement gift for working 25 years at the Lego company.
Dr. Evil, can I paint as Yoo-hoo gold? It's kind of my thing, you know.
How about new, you crazy Dutch bastard?
But I saved the most useless, expensive golden item for last. A $15.3 million went into a golden iPhone, which also has diamonds on it. But that's not the point. The point is, I believe there's only one reason anyone would own one of these things. You know what the hardest question to ask someone during the moment? Well, for me, I believe it's, are you tested? Because nothing ruins a mood more than asking about diseases. Oh, sorry, infections. Gotta get politically correct. However, you can avoid this question altogether with a condom. But why not get two birds stoned at once? The STI, spelt like eyeball, was an idea created by a couple of teenagers in which a condom changes color when come into contact with STIs. The teens have since been invited to the Teen Tech Awards to showcase their invention. The first thing that came to my mind was the teenage slang. Like, bullies find the most interesting ways to insult someone, and I can just see like the popular kid looking at the not so popular kid saying, "Stay away from him. He's got the purple." Also, what if the infections are color-coded? In my sick, twisted mind, gonorrhea is orange, crabs is yellow, but what about the ones that are really deadly? I mean, the first thing that came to my mind would be red. Now, what would be your sex colors? Now, with not a lot of clear information on this invention or when they came up with it or anything of the sort, I didn't really want to use it as my news story. Instead, I chose this. Last week was the week of flags. While the rainbow one was raised at the White House, America is still trying to figure out what they can do with the Confederate flag. Apple has actually already decided what they can do, and so they deleted many Civil War-based games from the App Store, saying, quote, "Apps containing references or commentary about a religious, cultural, or ethnic group that are defamatory, offensive, mean-spirited, or likely to expose the targeted group to harm or violence will be rejected." This, of course, was after the South Carolina hate crime shooting that killed 9 black people in a predominantly black church. Now, as a Canadian, I see focusing on the flag as a way to hide from the real issue, but that's just my opinion. The company has since started putting the games back slowly after the developer has made a couple tweaks, but one developer said he's not changing his game, saying, "We believe that all historical art forms, i.e. books, movies, or games such as ours, help to learn and understand history depicting events as they were." What do you think? Are the games offensive? And if so, should they be pulled from the App Store? Who knows? Netflix may have to remove Ken Burns' The Civil War from its archive. As always, if you want more information, the full story is in the description. You know, since I brought Netflix up, I wanted to talk to you about something that I found really interesting. Do you ever wonder how Netflix decides which TV and movie rights to purchase? This is actually a genius idea. See, Netflix uses torrent data to decide what to buy rights to. So it looks at something that's popular illegally and makes it legal to watch. For example, they found out that many people torrented the TV show Prison Break in the Netherlands, so they purchased the rights. The article goes on to say that practicing this lowers torrent data usage. Apparently in Canada, they cited this, it dropped by 50%. Now, making this public information, I'm pleasantly surprised that torrenting is going down. Think about it. If you now know that's how Netflix gets the rights, won't people be torrenting more to see their favorite shows picked up? Or maybe we're all too busy trying to figure out what Sense8 was all about. Anyway, I want to jump completely off and ask you if you know what the significance of Wednesday is. See, Wednesday for me is Canada Day, and I thought that today's 5-finger countdown should be the best songs about Canada from Canadians, at least in my opinion. Let's begin.
5.
Alright, right off the bat, I'm gonna say that this song is on the list for 2 reasons. 1, Vancouver is mentioned in the song, so it qualifies, and it's Tom frickin' Cochrane, a Canadian gem. Life is a Highway is a song that should be on every Canadian's Get Psyched playlist. And for those that want more of a modern spin, Rascal Flatts did a cover. However, since it doesn't outright mention Canada, I'm putting it at number 5. 4. So most of the songs on this list will have been made before the turn of the century, so I thought I should find one for the youngins out there. Classified is an up-and-coming Canadian artist who released his own version of O Canada, which became a big hit in the North. So big that this in the album received 5 Juno nominations. Those of you who might not know, Juno is the Canadian Grammy. Still, for those tired of singing the anthem at school, there's always this option.
Yeah, from the land of the lost, trans-Canada cross, patriotic in a honor with my hand on my heart, from the greatest of lakes to the greenest of greens.
3.
A list of Canadian bands. There's no way that Great Big Sea is going to be missed. Rant and Roar was one of the first songs the band released, and it's about the life of a fisherman on the far east side of the country. To sum up the song, they're proud of what they do, and when in Newfoundland, all the ladies look at the fishermen and want their trout, if you catch my drift. Ah, what a time to be under the maple leaf.
I'm a son of a sea cook, I'm a cook and a trader. I can dance, I can sing, I can reef the main boom.
2.
Alright, yes, we do have a song completely devoted to our love of hockey. Stompin' Tom Connors created the hockey song back in 1973, but it wasn't extremely popular until 1992. But since then has been a Canadian staple. At every Canadian NHL game, you can hear this song going. Even Great Big Sea did their own version of this track. There's not much more I can say about it, just listen to the chorus.
Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
1.
Remember how I said Life is a Highway was a Get Psyched gem? This one's more of a You're Pumped jewel. No, I have no idea what I'm talking about, but what I do want to say is this is the perfect cross-province road trip song, even if you're not going to Alberta. Alberta Bound by Paul Brandt has Canadian pride written all over it. So what did you think of my list? What songs do you think better showcase the Great North? A few honorable mentions are Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa down of the big lake they call Get Sugar Mill.
and Hello City by the Bare Naked Ladies.
Hello City, you found an enemy in me. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And now, let's move on to our closing thought. Information is power, but like all power, there are those who want to keep it for themselves. From the co-founder of Reddit, Aaron Swartz. And that, my friends, will signal the end of today's prescription. Thanks for tuning in. Theme music is Computer by State Shirt. I do not own any of the other music clips or audio clips that I used today, and all other music was provided by freestockmusic.ca. Be sure to check out The Pill's Facebook page and Twitter accounts to keep up to date with the show, or email me at thepill, all one word, all lowercase, at outlook.com. Also, I'm on YouTube. And a reminder to come back Wednesday for Billboard Blitz. But until then, I'm your host, Andrew Ferris.